So, Victor's over here with me. He's kindly come over to give me an old man a hand with a bad back. And if you look up there, you can see it's all in place now. Ow, I'm bending down. What I've had to do is make a little tab for it because unfortunately the main strap where the connection was on it, the hole wasn't big enough and there wasn't enough there to just open it up. And obviously the poles on this is smaller. These are 14mm nuts and there's 17 on the new one. So it just shows this is on Chinese crap probably. Anyway, we're gonna pop it on and see how we get on. I've given up on trying to get in there. It's so tight up there. It is. We have got it on, but for some reason I'm having a problem with it. I'm getting a spark, so obviously it's catching somewhere. I thought maybe it was this metal pipe. So I'm gonna give up fighting it, and especially the fact that I have to reach and it's hurting my back. So I've decided, you know, enough's enough, and I'm just gonna take the front off. It's going to be easier in the end to get to it. It's still in an awkward position, but at least I can get to it. So what I'm going to do now is, luckily we've got couplings on all the lighting and everything. So I'll take the front off it. Well, undo all the wiring first, take the front off, and then I can bring the ramp down and get to it and get closer to it and turn the spanners easy and see what's wrong with this switch. It's a brand new one from Hella. But for some reason, there's something gone wrong with it. Whether it's broken down inside or what, I don't know. But I need to take it off and test it. Yeah, and as you can see right through there, the light coming through. Obviously, the tube would be on there and the air's going through that. So I'll take the front off and I'll show you what it looks like when I've got the front off. It needs to be done. I can't keep trying to put my arm up there or overstretch because I'm just going to end up in the same situation and be in a massive amount of pain. I need to make it easier to get to. So that's what I'm going to do, bite the bullet. I did take these grills out and paint them orange, you know. It doesn't really matter. They could have stayed aluminium, but I thought they'd look nicer. So it was an easy job and I didn't have to bend over or do anything. So I thought it was a nice easy way of getting back into getting on with the work. So they're done and the one on the roof is done, so I achieved something at least. Right, hopefully that pipe was the last thing. Let's see. Yay. So there we are, that's the front. Oh god, that was a struggle. I've got this old brake cleaner fluid bottle because what I want to do is pump quite a bit of the fuel that was in the tank out just to make sure it's not stale. So I'll do that before I put the front back on and try everything out, and hopefully now I can get to this a bit easier. So I've managed to get the switch out. I'm just wondering how to make that a bit easier to put in and out. The problem is the cables now are all of a certain length. It might be better under there, but I don't want that electric spark to be close to that fuel line either. I wonder if I could make something so it could lift up possibly. I don't know, I'll have a think about it. I'm going to knock it off for the night, but you can see how it was all put on. So this is just an aluminium strip in there that holds the inside, and obviously when you put the front on it, carbon fibre front, it just sits on here. Yeah, something I need to look at, but that shows you at bare bones how it is. It's not a big job. I'll show you the front. It's actually, what is it? It's the two at the front here, one on each wing there. 2 screws down each side and 2 on the arches. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 screws and those 2 clips on the front, on the bottom there. Yeah, but it's the wiring as well. You've got to make, and all the wiring does come out, but some of it has to be clipped back because of the position it's in. Anyway, I'll leave it at that for the night, and I don't want to push it too far with my back feeling the way it does. From there there's a contact and I'll switch it off now. It'll break contact because I'm moving it, but so that's the contact out. Okay, hang on. Nothing. So there's nothing wrong with the switch. The switch is okay. And as usual, I've cut my bleeding hands as well. There we go. God, I took about blood, sweat and tears. Anyway, so it's working. But it isn't the switch, there's some other issue that I need to fix and sort out. Well, I found out where the problem is. That's been arcing. You see it there? That's been arcing on the bodywork. That live feed. You can see it. Shit. And that's been interfering with the why it's been arcing and starting up, and you can see exactly it's because there's no grommet in that hole. Shit, I'll have to put, I've got a sleeve on it now, so I'll stick this sleeve on it, but because it's being manipulated, see, I can put that sleeve all the way up there, but because that's being manipulated and it's so tight in the corner, it's just worn through. So that's where the trouble's been all the time. Okay, so you can see I've got the grommet in there now. I just need to connect this earth wire to this side, which I've just tried and it works perfect, but I just wanted to make sure. But you couldn't see it because it was right inside. But I will have to find some kind of caps to go over them. They shouldn't short, but what could happen is this metal pipe could go up there. Well, it's not metal, but it's silver paper, and that could actually make it short as well across. Anyway, at least I know what it is. Should start. Still haven't got the tyres back on it yet, and the front's not on. I've got to put all that back on. So I'll take it inside, and we'll so we can get this baby fired up. Thank God. Yeah. So, put it all back together, get it on the trailer for Wednesday morning, and we'll go out to PS Racing and see how she does. Yeah, it's really gummed up. It needs a massive blowout to clean all the cylinders properly. So much carbon build-up, but I think the lesson is now we have to run this car minimum once a month, and we have to run it somewhere. Put it under load, you know, not just you can't have it ticking over in the garage. That's the downside of it. You just can't. You know, it needs to be. It doesn't even come on cam till 3,200 RPM. So you can imagine, just burbling around, it just carbons everything up. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to put the video up, and I will do a new video on Wednesday when I go and test it on the track. So as usual, stay safe, keep the faith. Enjoy your hobby and crack on. Yeah, just whatever it takes, get it done. It's the only way. Take care. Bye for now.